is on my second day, but I thought I'd show you something that I ran into a lot last year, and a little bit this year, not so much because I haven't been that far yet. But you see that marking up there? That's how you know the AT goes that way. And I'm putting two hands on the camera, and I can still see the end shaking. Sorry about that. Okay, I have to speak louder. I know I've been instructed that a few times. But as you're walking up, if that's not marked, and there are places like this that are not marked, you get to this point, and see, all here, it's kind of well defined. It's been tamped down by other feet, so it's more well defined. You get up there, and you'll notice there's a little bit of traffic, but it looks like about half as much as it does here. Well, the reason I stopped here was to get water, and it took longer than I anticipated, but I figured I'd do this anyhow. Anyhow, you go up there, that's where the trail goes. But when you get here, lots of times it follows the water stream, so it could go there, or it could go there. That's a little less, but not much, traveled. There's a path, you can see it going through the woods. Probably a game path. The animals probably use it. So, I'm glad they marked it. That's all I'm trying to say, and you're going to see a few of these. The good thing is usually when you go off trail, after, 1,000 feet, you've kind of doubted it, and you pull it out, and you pull your navigation out and check, and you see that you're off, and you have a good idea which way. So, also there is the way, but I don't think that would be the way. I wouldn't have mistaken that. But it is another option. Alrighty. I came upon this, and you see there's a big rock there. And then you see the opening there, like the human-sized opening. It looks like it goes to, you can imagine, there's a patio on the back there, behind it, with picnic tables, umbrellas, and they're bringing out all sorts of drinks and stuff. So I'm going to call it the Hard Rock Cafe. It almost looks like it's engineered that way. Alrighty, I gotta get back to walking. And it's a beautiful day for the second day in a row. Tonight, about 4 a.m., it's supposed to rain very lightly, but then the whole day, not going to be one of the better days, weather-wise anyhow. Alrighty. Okay. It's morning. It's Wednesday morning. It's about a week to the end of March. I don't know the number. 20-something. Okay. Anyhow, I am just leaving this area. I walked past the sign, turned around, and pulled out the camera. Yeah. So it's nice. Last night, it was very windy and rainy. And it rained heavily, because the original forecast that I got a day before that was about 4 a.m. it would start, light rain, and then kind of light rain. The whole accumulation for the day would have been about 0.3 inches, but it was going to rain all day. So I said, whoa, that was some heavy rain. They were wrong. But the more I thought about it, because I woke up at 6:30 and said, yeah, I'll wait. And then I woke up at 7:30 and I was debating whether or not to just stay under my tarp all day or actually get up and hike. But Flutterby, the woman I hiked with last year, most of the way, or a lot of the way, anyhow, she managed to show up last night just before I was making dinner, about halfway through cooking it. She just came around the corner, and I said, whoa, she is doing great this year. I'm so happy for her. She's doing well over 10 miles every day, and not in extreme pain at night or anything else. Last year she was hiking about the speed I do, which is when you get a 10-mile day, that's great. And she just did 2 or 3 of them in a row. She did 18 and 14 or 15. So she's doing good. So we ate dinner together, kind of, and got to talk and reminisce for a little while. And before she left, because that's when I made my decision to get up and go, because the rain had eased quite a bit. And we went, and she was already packed and everything, and I went down and was doing my breakfast, and we said goodbye. Because the chances of us being in the same place at the same time again is pretty slim. So it was good to see her, and now it's great. The sky is, well, I wouldn't say, it was actually blue sky. Yeah, if you look in the right place, it's a blue sky. But it's not raining. And a light rain, I can trudge through. It's hard to get out the door, but once you get out the door, it's like, okay, it's not that bad. But the heavy rain, I mean, I could do it, but who wants to? And I was like, I could take another day. But now I don't have to, so that's nice. So I hope to do better today. I did my normal 2 really crummy days on the first day. I felt great. I did okay. I've accepted it. But every hike I've ever gone on, it's, more than 4 days. The first 2 days, getting 4 or 5 miles is tough. I don't understand it myself. I don't know if it's part of my head or part of my butt. But usually after that, I do okay. Not fantastic, but I do okay. So turn around, smile, and then make sure the sun is not over your shoulder when you do that. And I will try and speak louder. Sorry, I don't know how that's coming out. And I'll give you an update later on today. I hope to do more than 5 miles. Bye-bye. Okay, this is where you run into these about at least once a day usually, sometimes 2 or 3, 4 times in a day. And it's a trailhead, it's a parking head. You go off that way, that's the way I came from, and you're not supposed to take your horse up there. And I'll be heading off that way. But this is where, if you got in trouble, there's phone numbers. Oh, I'm pointing, but I'm not turning the camera. Sorry. There's phone numbers all over the board, places you can call, places that'll pick you up, etc., etc. So it's not as dangerous as a lot of people assume. You figure, oh, they're going to go out in the woods for 6 months and walk all that way. But you cross civilization often. And that is one of the attractions. Even though physically this is a harder trail than the PCT or the CDT, it's logistically, it's safer and better. And there's a great place to get water. And this is for the other hikers that might watch this, is you come out of here and you turn and you'll see up the road, and I don't know if it's there all the time, we don't count on it, but it may be. There's picnic tables and outhouses, the portable johns. So that's nice to know. And here's water. So, alright, I'm going to pack up and go, but first, yeah, I'm going to do that. Bye-bye.